Well, hello everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular is here, and I am buying up silver still. The premiums have been coming down on this stuff. I love to hear that. That's great news for me because then I can focus more on just what the spot price is and not really have to worry about the crazy high or low premiums going on. It's mostly, right there near the spot price. In fact, for these bars right here today that I'm going to show you, I ended up paying only $1.50 over spot for each of these bars. So has it been better in the past? Yeah, for sure. It is what it is. I'm paying $1.50. Kind of happy right now because in the past, it also has been way worse. I mean, some places they were charging like, I don't know, $5 to $6 per bar or per round for an ounce over spot because it was just that type of market. It was crazy. The premiums were nuts. I mean, Eagles, you remember Eagles were $10 plus per ounce. Ridiculous. So anyways, I got these 10 RMC bars, and then I was like, you know what? 10's not going to cut it this time because since premiums are coming down, I can afford to get a little bit more this particular time around. And so I got another stack of 10. Look at that. Looks like one of those ammo little... what do they call those? Where you put it in the gun and feeds in one at a time. What do they call those? I'm sure you guys know that have been in the military, right? We don't have the luxury of having a lot of those over here for little pew-pews that I get, you know what I mean? But all right, let's not playing with your silver. What do you... ammo lines? Ammo strings? Ammo... What is the name? Down in the comments, please. I'm curious. I mean, I could Google it, but why Google it when I have a wealth of knowledge right here? We have so many service members, men and women, that are, fans of the channel. Why not tell me from your experience what something is? That's what I like, Build that community. Why not? Anyways, so I got 20 total of these RMC bars. It doesn't have a really solid name because RMC ended up messing around and hurting a lot of people and companies, but for the price I paid, I'm going to make good use out of these right here for sure and just preserve that wealth. Or because the price is right on these, I could melt these and make some lovely art. Why not? I don't know. I mean, really, they're fine where they are, in my opinion, but if I feel like it, I might just melt them down. Who knows? Whatever I got time for. Oh, I also got, since I've got you here, I got some toys to show you for sure, but this is also one bar that I got when I was getting all these. I saw this right here by itself. I'm like, oh, I'll take that too. Why not? So this is a cool little, let me zoom in on it. So 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, of course, Switzerland piece, and look at this. Los Angeles Open, 1973. I thought that was fun. Just something different, right? Something different. Why not? And I know you're probably thinking like, whoa, you got to be careful, Spegtacular. You got to make sure you test everything. So, of course I do. You know me. I like to test all of my stuff. A lot of people are starting to sell, silver. They love it, man. And good for them. I'm happy for everybody that wants to sell. But I've noticed that people that are selling aren't always testing. So they're just kind of relying on the people that they're buying from. And sometimes they may or may not buy from the best sources. Can we say that? I mean, is that fair? And so you're really putting yourself at risk when you're buying from these people that are just saying, oh, I trust the source that, I have. It's no big deal. You can trust me because I trust my source. Okay. I think that everywhere down the line, you should be testing. If you are buying metals from somebody, I don't care who that somebody is, what's it hurt to spend a little time in your room or your office or whatever and test? It's so easy. It's so easy. And there's tests that you can do for practically free. I don't know. That's my little rant. I buy reputable for sure, but then I also spend a little time with my stuff that I bought, and I make sure it is, double checked on my end so that there's no mistakes. And then that way, if I send something out, if I sell something or whatever, I have no doubt that when I need the money and I go to bring it into a place, that I have no doubt that it's going to be legit. Because I'm not just trusting the person I bought it from, I am trusting myself. I told my kid today, I said, listen, because he was trying to cross the street. And I said, hold on. I said, hold up. I said, hold my hand. I said, because you can't trust the other person. I said, the only person that you're able to trust is yourself. So don't worry about what the other person's doing. Worry about what you're doing. You're the only one you can trust. You know, so think about that. Trust yourself and you can't go wrong. All right, anyways, enough ranting about that. That's just my observation. Look at this cute little toy I got, huh? I say cute, I mean it's like hideously ugly, but it is cool as a toy. Uncle Sam, right? Uncle Sam. I want you to save me some money in your mouth, Uncle Sam. So it's just like a little mechanical bank right here. And let's see if I can scroll this down just so you can see Uncle Sam right there. Oh yeah, that's the money shot right there. Good job, Uncle Sam. That's what we want to see. That's what the people came to see. So, why did I get this? I don't know. I'm crazy. You know, as collectors of things, like, you know, silver and coins, I mean, we collect other things, and this happens to be mechanical banks that are made out of cast iron, and it is what it is. There's the bottom of it right there. And yes, I've already got some coins that I've tested, but this was just so cool. So I thought that I was going to play with this with you all a little bit. So you take your little coin right there and you pop it in Uncle Sam's hand, and you just take the little lever right here and he just saves it for a rainy day, Uncle Sam does. A little dust flew right there, no big deal. I thought it was fun. Could I just stick it into his mouth and just be done with it? Sure, but what's the fun of that? This is way better. This is way more excitement. Wow. This is before the times of, you know, TV, I guess. You're like, you just, woo. You know, and you probably needed your money a little bit more in the metal form back then too. Like the little cents that I'm just tossing into his mouth, that had a lot more value back when like these little mechanical banks were a little bit more popular, and it was something where like, okay, if I throw this into his mouth, I really, it means something. It means something. Because one day, this is going to be worth a bunch. Right? It's because I'm going to save up and it's going to be worth a whole bunch. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just having fun now. I'm just throwing it into his mouth. And now, actually, in hindsight, those 1 cent coins from way back when, they're actually worth less. Worth less because of inflation, right? This is a quarter. Is a quarter going to go in? No way. Quarter went in. Quarter went in. Fantastic. I could do all the coins that I have sitting here, but that would bore you all. So I feel like I don't do that because that's just too much, right? You don't want to see that. That was a dirty one right there. That was a dirty cent. Anyways, yeah, these are fun. Some of these right here are not very old. A lot of these mechanical banks you'll see, like you can see them in like in antique shops all the time. They're not necessarily like, you know, very old. A lot of these were made over in China, and you can get them for pretty cheap, but whatever. It's a fun little thing. Look at this. It's having a blast. A lot of you have probably seen these before. You're probably like, oh yeah, I used to have one like that, or whatever. They have some that probably aren't considered politically correct today, like some little African-American ones where I think that those probably would create some sort of issue today if you saw those, and you can look them up on your own. I'm not going to post them here because YouTube, knowing YouTube, will probably ban me just for posting something like that. But anyways, it kind of is a little bit of history, isn't it? There we go. He ate them all. He ate them all. And I got this too. I found this was kind of fun. This was like something at a yard sale. I thought this was kind of neat. It's actually just a copper little plaque and had Lady Liberty on it. What does it say on there? Solid copper. Wendell August Forge. Okay. Handmade. Grove City, Pennsylvania? Huh. Statue of Liberty Centennial Celebration, 1886 to 1986. Cool little thing. A little hammered too. You can see it's kind of hammered here and there. So, fun little shelf piece, because why not? And actually, that little stand came with it too, so whatever. I'll take as much as I can. The moral of the story is, have fun, I guess, with your collection. Keep on buying. I'm buying as I can because I think there's some crazy stuff going on out there in the world, and we need to protect ourselves. And however that is, right? If you believe that buying a little bit of silver as an investment, as a preservation of wealth, or as a tool for a rainy day, then do it for those things. If there's other investments that you prefer, go for it. Bitcoin has made a lot of news lately for jumping up quite a bit. Whether you love it or hate it or disagree with it or not disagree with it, you could have made some serious money here and there. I mean, nobody really knows, right? I mean, truly, like we, the people, we don't know when something like that's going to skyrocket. But, there's a lot of beliefs out there with those kinds of coins, and there's a lot of belief out there with silver and gold. Just as long as you stick with something and you just kind of maintain that periodic, as you can, as you get some extra spending money to put your investments here and there, I think that just about no matter what you get involved in, you can end up doing pretty well over a long term. So just, stick with it. Do it at some point soon. Don't just sit there and wait for the best possible time. Just get started, and I think you'll be happy. You'll be a-okay, and then you can feed old Uncle Sam here because he's hungry. Look at those lips right there. He just jeez, Uncle Sam, you crazy? Oh, stop. All right, I gotta go. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.